Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Wright Is My Name, where we keep it raw and real and rooted in truth and elevation. And today's episode is called Therapy. And this is one from the soul. Because let's be real, especially now, I think everybody needs some therapy. But I'm not just talking about therapy just for everybody. Like, yes, everybody does need it, but I'm mainly talking about therapy in Black and brown communities, because therapy isn't really talked about or normalized, because we don't do that vulnerability like that. We weren't raised to really unpack our emotions. We were raised to suck it up and survive and be tough. But survival is not the same as healing. And that silence is really killing us. So today we're going to dig deep, or as deep as possible. This isn't about pity, it's about power. It's about having power and breaking those generational curses. So let's talk therapy. Let's talk truth. Therapy is a tool. It is not a savior. I want to make that very, very clear right now. Therapy is a tool. You still have to put in the work. Therapy is not a weakness. Therapy is strategy. Growing up in the Black community, especially as a man, we're taught to pray about it, fight through it, laugh it off, drink about it, you know what I mean? But you know what that does? It teaches us to suppress. And then you eventually explode, and then we're wondering what could have happened, what could have changed, what could have made a difference. I remember going through hell mentally and emotionally. And when I said F it, I finally booked a therapy session. I felt like I betrayed myself, my people. I felt like I was betraying people, you know? But what was I really betraying? Nothing. I wasn't soft. I didn't betray no grind or anything. But let me tell you what really is soft. Drowning silently and calling it strength. Therapy helped me with the pain. It didn't rescue me. Like I said earlier, I still had to rescue myself. I still had to put in the work. But therapy is a map. It's not the destination. Therapy gives you a map. Therapy gives you the mirror to look through. And you still have to face what's in it and what's going on through it. And most of us avoid that mirror because we were raised to be numb. But really look at yourself in that mirror and really ask yourself, am I really living that life that I'm supposed to be living, that I want to be living? How my behavior is. Do I want my children to act like this, or my nieces to act like this, or my nephews, or my cousins? Whoever you're a role model to, really think about it. You ever hear somebody say, I don't do that therapy, I'm not crazy? That mindset right there is what's killing us. We've normalized dysfunction so much in our culture that peace feels foreign. We laugh about trauma. We make memes about it. We make memes about depression. We glamorize struggle. We glamorize killing. We glamorize being hood and thug and drug dealing and all the stuff. It's time to be honest. Stop calling everything trauma. Some things were traumatic and are traumatic that you've gone through. Yes, and I'm not taking that from you. Also, some things are just the results of bad decisions and poor discipline, broken cycles that you still live through. If you're here on this show today We refuse that. You need to challenge yourself. For example, you don't always have to be the victim in those toxic relationships. You know what I mean? Sometimes you started it. Sometimes you were the ones that started stuff. Both male and female. You were doing accusations. You were not playing your role like you were supposed to. You weren't handling bills, or you weren't going to work, or you weren't satisfying your partner, whatever it is. You were also part of it as well. Let's just be real. It takes two. Maybe you were an enabler sometimes. You know, they weren't good for you, but you stayed because you chose what felt familiar, what you grew up with, seeing in the household, and that right there is what's really boiling down to. Healing isn't linear, but it is your job. You can't wait for the family member who hurt you to own it. You can't keep replaying that same pain and calling it process. You can't wait for the ex-boyfriend or the ex-girlfriend to come apologize to you for their role in hurting you. Let me be real. I used to justify my anger because of what I've been through. But guess what? Anger doesn't build legacy. It doesn't do anything. Believe it or not, anger is literally one letter away from danger. So again, that doesn't build legacy. What builds legacies is discipline, setting boundaries, forgiving people. That's how you start to move forward. Stop waiting for permission. Start to heal. Stop waiting for permission to heal from other people. You don't need a cosigner to move forward. You don't need your mom to say sorry. You don't need your dad to show up or to say sorry. You need to say, I've had enough of living with the wounds. I didn't cause it, but I'm still crying and I'm still carrying it. Why? Because in that moment that you decide to break that curse and to break that cycle, that's when everything starts to get better. That's when you feel all the weight fall off of you. That's when the chains literally fall off of you. You're doing it for the ones coming after you. You're doing it for yourself. You know, I wrote a book. It's coming out in August. I'll definitely give you guys some more details. I was planning on it to come out on around August 13th, but that may have to be delayed. But it's all good. It's definitely coming out in August, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. But in my book, it's called Built to Lead. And I have a passage that I remember off of it, and it's, if the truth makes you uncomfortable, you're not ready for growth. Growth demands honesty, not comfort. It demands discipline, not excuses. You don't get to build a legacy by staying the same. When I wrote that, I was sick of lying to myself. I was blaming everybody but me and my actions. But at some point, I had to face me. I had to look at myself in the mirror, look in my eyes, and tell myself, stop BSing around. Stop being full of it. Get over yourself. You need to fix yourself. In this journey of healing and leadership, it doesn't come with an applause. It comes with quiet sacrifice. It comes with cutting people off, especially people who you know are not protecting your peace, or don't have your peace at best interest, or yourself at best interest. You gotta cut them off. It comes with nights alone, tears in silence, praying for strength you can't feel yet, but it's worth it. Every chapter you rewrite becomes part of the story your kids won't have to suffer through. You gotta move tactically. You gotta step forward. You can't let people rent space in your brain, and that's right there is key. You got all that real estate, all that space. You could be making money coming up with ideas, but instead you're thinking about what Jenny did to you or what Tyrone did to you. Here's where it gets real practical, because some of you guys are mentally trapped. Renting out your brain to people who aren't even in your life no more. Now that is diabolical. You gotta break this curse. Maybe one of the things you can do is journal like your life depends on it. It isn't like no Dear Diary type stuff. You gotta really start sticking to patterns. You need to ask yourself, what keeps triggering me? Why do I react the way I do? Who benefits when I stay wounded or upset? When you see your pain on paper, you rob its own power of you. Because you start realizing, I can't believe I'm allowing this type of stuff to hurt me now. You start to gain the clarity over the chaos. You cut off people who profit from your pain, and this includes toxic friends, exes, or even toxic family members. If they don't come around when you're low and they're not being supportive, then when you're up, they want to be around, that's sabotage. Real love doesn't manipulate. Real loyalty doesn't gaslight you into silence. Ask yourself, do they lift me or drain me? Can I grow around them or do I shrink? If you can't breathe, why are you going to go there? Why are you going to put yourself around them? You also need to replace your language. Replace I don't know with I'll learn it. I'll get through it. We're going to figure this out. Especially in our communities. We're so often taught to survive, but not succeed. We don't always grow up with the tools, the books, the mentors, or none of that. But in today's age, everybody got a phone. We have YouTube. We have books. We have each other. We got to stop waiting to feel ready. Learn on the go. Don't know how to budget? Learn. Don't know how to set boundaries? Learn. Don't know how to edit? Learn. Don't know how to stop being toxic? Learn. Reinvent yourself. Rebuild yourself. Learn. You want to get a better job? Go to school and get a degree and learn. You're not behind. You just haven't started yet because it's never too late to start. As long as you finish, take it serious. Start with getting a morning routine and really stick to it. Healing starts with consistency. You can't build on a new identity. Waking up in chaos every single day, that's going to drain you. Wake up early if you have to. Pray, meditate, whatever it is that you're doing. Move your body. Make your bed. Do a little bit of cleaning that you didn't do the night before. Speak life into yourself. That is the most important thing. This isn't just a routine. This is spiritual armor. It sets the tone before the world even gets to touch you. Decide whether you're going to be a victim or a leader. For some people, that's tough. But in all actuality, it's really a real thing that you really need to ask. You can't be a victim and expect to lead people. And when I say be a victim, I say be a victim in your own mindset. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, this is too much. Oh, this is too hard. How can you lead your children or your nieces or your nephews or cousins, whoever's looking up to you, if you're thinking like that? You have to think highly of yourself and speak life into yourself if you expect to lead anybody, even yourself. You can't keep saying no one showed up for me while ignoring every single tool you have in front of you. Your pain may be valid, but your healing is also your job. And once you decide that, that's when you're on the path of really leading yourself. But I'm not about to preach to you guys. I just wanted to make a little video and really get that out there, because honestly, I've been seeing a lot of my people wandering these streets, and a lot of them are dealing with issues that they need to heal from. But if you're still here, that tells me one thing. You're ready. And you're ready to move forward. You're tired of just talking about it. You're ready to make that change. You want to live it. So listen to me. You're not broken. You are becoming. You are becoming what you were destined to be. And it's time to be something great than what you thought you were. It's time to be greater than what or who hurt you. This episode was definitely for everybody, especially my people. The ones that were raised on toughness and survival. The ones who were taught to laugh pain off, drink it away, smoke it away, fight through it, or whatever it is, or however they feel like dealing with it. You deserve peace. You deserve clarity. But you gotta also earn it. You gotta fight to get it. Yeah, it's a journey. You spent time with these people and bad things happen, but it's okay. You're here. And with truth, with action, with discipline, that's how you're going to get through it. But this has been Wright Is My Name. And if you're definitely liking this episode, or if this episode hits your soul in any type of way, or if you feel that it can literally help somebody else, send it to somebody who needs to hear it. Somebody that you feel needs to hear something raw and uncut, like, you got this. You got this, bro. You got this, sis. And if nobody else has told you this today, I am so proud of you. Keep the fight going. Keep your head up. Now get up, get out there and go lead. Go lead yourself. Go lead your healing. Go lead with purpose. Until next time, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Stay blessed out there, y'all. Peace.